I have multiple clients, for instance, who we're trying to get released who are charged with murder. And these are exceptionally serious cases. These are very hard bail hearings to get someone released on. But now we've got another tool, at least from the defense perspective, in our toolbox to try to get someone released on. And because they don't have to pay for it themselves, the provincial taxpayers in Alberta are paying for this. They've got a better chance at actually getting out.
All levels of government seem to be talking about bail reform. What are the current issues people see in how bail works?
Apparently, what's happening at this point is there's now concerns that people who are offending or who may have offended, for instance, we call them the accused because they have not been convicted yet, are being released too easily. At the level where this legislation takes place is the federal government. So municipalities, the city of Edmonton, the province of Alberta doesn't have any jurisdiction over this.
I understand that in January, Alberta announced a provincial GPS ankle monitoring program. So, how does that work?
The only thing that the province can actually do at this point is ask its crown prosecutors, ask for the judge to put on restrictions for someone being released on bail to have a GPS tracker. And so what was happening before is that defense counsel or the people who were asking for bail would have to pay for this themselves. Now the provincial government allows accused people to access that. So if we had a person who couldn't afford that before, they now have the ability to request that. We've been given something that allows for more people to potentially be released, but in the same instance, where a Crown before may not have agreed to release, they may agree to release only with these ankle trackers.
The province hasn't released statistics regarding the effectiveness of the program, but how do you think these monitors work at preventing people from reoffending as well?
So I think it's an incentive to make sure they don't reoffend when you might be able to get picked up a little bit quicker. But realistically, you're not going to stop someone from reoffending in that moment where they have the GPS tracker. But you've now got at least some history or some evidence to say when this offense took place, this person may have been in the area at the time.
When it comes to your clients, who does an ankle monitor seem best suited for?
Someone who doesn't have a long criminal record, who may have just gotten involved in something very serious. So in my practice, someone who might be charged with the offense of murder. Something that if you release this person back into society, will the neighborhood or will the people that are around them be alarmed that this person has been charged with such a serious crime and that they're back out? This at least gives a little bit of security or some sort of guarantee that it's unlikely they'll find themselves back in the situation again. So the public at large does not need to be worried about them reoffending in this particular manner. Normally, if someone's committing a murder or has been convicted of murder, they go away for life. They don't get back out again. But if they're on release waiting to be tried, at least there's a chance here that there's a little more stability in their life, and they're willing to put it on the line that you guys can tell me where I can be and where I can't be, and I'll stay within that box until things have concluded.